Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Gullit. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the best.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the cross comes in. Cleared without hesitation. And the counter is on. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely shaped ball. Brazil finding their passes. Gullit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that was never going to make it. Nedved. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved could try cutting inside here. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Gullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's burst! Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rui Costa. James. In by James. And they've been given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! Oh, he's hit the bar! And again! It's anyone's ball now. And here's... In he goes again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed in towards the centre. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Quality ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rui Costa, Gullit. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gullit.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Decent chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce some...
Goes for a shot! Off the post! And one more try! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Bellingham. Messi has it out wide and in space. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A searching ball out wide. And that's not going to reach. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Shifted it to the flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. The ball goes in. And it's hoisted clear. Brazil come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far. Brazil have their second corner now. Oh, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gullit. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, good team, and the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo, and here's Cruyff. Plenty to aim at here. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Šeško tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third quarter of the game.
Number 15, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Nedved.
A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
Well, look, we know there's a sense of artistry in everything he does. That's so typically him.
Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rises! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
21,
making another change here.
Johan Cruyff. Number 11, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 20, Ibrahimovic.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the
Beckham.
forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. Looking for options for movement. Fired deep towards... A mighty effort! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Driving through... Takes a shot! Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
6,
making consecutive
Bellingham.
changes here.
Coming on
Bellingham
the
being
field
applauded off
is
here, having made
number
a sizable
18,
contribution.
Bale.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
In it comes. In again. Oh, smashing header! He scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Just 5 minutes left. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's there to... Big chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
There will be
5 minutes to add. Searching passes played there. Bellingham. James is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's got away. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Please take some time out to give your support to
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Brazil.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Pete.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Toure calmly anticipates. And it's Pirlo. James cuts out the pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And here's the chance to counter. Pullet receives him in a wide position. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gullit. He has a look up. It is a corner, good chance. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Ferdinand clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit chasing after it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. No way through. Oh, that's a key interception. It's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Roberto Carlos. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Cracking ball. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and... Oh, he's been caught now. Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. And it's Rui Costa! He scores! Brazil are back in business. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brazil have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Gullit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent enough try. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Gullit. It's Rui Costa. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please join me
Some
in
first half
wishing all the
thoughts.
best to
Brazil
members
will
of
be
our fan
pretty
club
happy with the
celebrating
way
their
they've
wedding
performed so
anniversary
far.
today.
They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Gullit wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. Passing nice and neat. And he welcomes it in. He's going for goal! Oh, bang on target. Nedved shifted it to the flank. And that's a throw-in. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. And here's Nedved. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Yaya Toure. To Thuram. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. Passes short and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Bellingham. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stood up well to him there. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Bellingham. And it's Messi. He can run onto that. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Gullit. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United take the lead.
Nedved. Number 20.
Has a shot!
Ibrahimovic. Substitution.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pirlo gets across to intercept that.
Brazil may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Size really
Number
matters,
14,
and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 6, Bellingham. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field,
And the keeper beats it away.
Vieira. Number 18.
And here's Nedved.
Bale. Number
Thuram.
10, Shevchenko.
Great vision. Oh, it's played into the area.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Iniesta. Brazil finding their passes. Ibrahimovic. That's a little off target. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And this is Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. And it's Yaya Toure.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Pete.
Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Yaya Toure. That's Toure. Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 3 minutes added
Sports official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pinches it off him. Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Yaya Toure. Roberto Baggio. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil were involved in a great game here. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Gullit. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That looks a good ball through. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah.
Real chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Varane calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Gullit. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Gullit.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's James. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to play it through. In by James. And he's heaved it away. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has found the way through. James crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Brazil really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's off and running. And here's Rui Costa. And it's played in. Nicked it back promptly. And he's gone backward here. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played in deep. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. James receives it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here. Bergomi makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? The message is clear, none shall pass. Gullit is herring after that one. And this is Roberto Carlos. The cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Bellingham, and it's Bellingham. There's the shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. He has a look up. Messi. And this is Rose for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That is good strength. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 13, Nedved. Number
That's
20,
really well manoeuvred.
Ibrahimovic.
And now they can
Substitution.
spring out of defence. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham. Messi. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's managed to get free. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he's being shifted off it.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Iniesta. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Toure with the clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Iniesta. Shoots! So close to drawing level.
Šeško was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Brazil get their fourth corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 14, Pirlo.
Thuram can
Number
get it
15,
clear.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 16.
And that interception
Rodri.
was most
Number
necessary.
5,
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 17.
They're up to 5
Beckham.
corners now. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? The corner count is rising. That's 6.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, important interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It's a promising position. Big header! Nice control. It's gone out for a throw-in. But that has not gone well. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Caught offside that time. into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he was quick to react. Beckham chasing after it. Yaya Toure. Played into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And time is up. Brazil played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Security staff for
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Brazil.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two...
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Plays the return pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Oh, crack. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out. Well played.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Pirlo. Oh, it's come loose. Dida herring after the ball here. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rui Costa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nedved. Lofted in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. That's tidy. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get up.
Big chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And Gullit! Pirlo. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Gullit. Dida sends that a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gullit. Now Pirlo. Gullit. That's a good ball. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They
There
just
will be
couldn't
1
pick
minute
out
at a
that
time.
killer ball.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gullit. And it's Pirlo. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be
Volunteers
demanding the same
please
level
report
of
to the
intensity
staff
from
room
his team.
immediately.
So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good take in a good area. Rui Costa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Threads one in. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. And this is Gullit. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. No foul, says the referee. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. He's Played it back. Bellingham. Almost an hour gone. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. And he's on his way!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rafael Varane. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the box. And out it comes again. Oh, it's Nedved! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's intervened well there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Goes for a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
And when the manager called, shoots! They've scored! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sends it crossfield. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Now the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Ibrahimovic. Brazil, can he finish? Messi. Varane calmly anticipates. Messi. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time for a change in personnel.
Bellingham.
All square again into the dying minutes.
credit
Number
where it's due.
21.
This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether
Number
there's enough in the
15.
tank to grab
Messi.
another.
Number 2.
And it's Iniesta.
Coming
Now
on
it's
the
Roberto
field,
Carlos.
Number 16.
Roberto Carlos
Rodri.
delivers.
Number 13. Nedved. Number
That's
20.
really well manoeuvred.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, there's your
Number
danger man,
17,
a title that
Beckham.
is entirely
Number
justified.
9, Baresi.
4 extra minutes added on. Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw
Security
was
staff
always
to
likely to be on the
please
card.
report
So
to the staff
overall,
room
I don't think
immediately.
anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Manchester United appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
He's had it taken off him. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
We've seen many free-role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism...
Rui Costa! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafael Varane. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's had it nicked away. Rui Costa. James picks it up now. That's good play. That is good strength. Oh, super big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ronaldo is herring after that one. Gullit. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, delightful ball. Yaya Toure. Rafael Varane. Thuram.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That is good alertness. Bellingham. Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brazil are looking to go forward now. That looks a decent ball. Rui Costa. Gullit. Cruyff. Half-time getting close now. Rui Costa. And this is Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Cruyff. And it's Bellingham. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Rui Costa. James. It's a quick ball upfield. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
We are glad to inform
So your
you
views
that
on the
today's
first half?
matchday programs
Brazil
are
really
available
have
from
looked
stands
very good
located
in
by the
transitions,
guests.
so
I'm sure
I'll
they'll
be
make
expecting
fine
more of the
souvenirs.
same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cruyff is on his own. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Varane. Played down the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham is always looking to break lines. Can he get it through? Oh, look! And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi. Rafael Varane. Bellingham. It's Pirlo. Looking tidy in possession here. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Gullit. Pirlo. That's a decent clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
He's on it, can he get away? And it's James. In towards the back stick. Varane clears it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. spread it left. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Messi. Number 21, Johan Cruyff.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Number 14,
Half an hour gone in the second half.
coming on the field.
Looking
Number
wide.
14, Nedved.
Oh, that's meat.
Number 17,
Manchester
Beckham.
United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they
Number
need.
18, Bale. Number 16,
Yaya Toure.
Rodri. Substitutions taking
Oh,
place.
easy pickings there. Varane. And this is Ronaldo. Beckham gets into some space. Just eases him off the ball. Brazil leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross to the back post.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a really well-measured ball. Roberto Baggio conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos looks across. Terrific header! Rodri. Nedved. And that's that. Brazil have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That has not gone well. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very...
Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Bullet. Thuram. Pirlo. And it's Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, he's got space here. And it's Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. Quarter of an hour played. He's looking wide. Hullet. That's tidy. Pirlo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Up he goes! He scores! Brazil are back in business. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cruyff. Rui Costa. And it's Hullet. Gets a good foot in there. Thuram. Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Nedved. Nedved. Real chance! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Bellingham! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with that. Nedved. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Thank you for your
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Brazil kick off the second half. To Bergami. Driven forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yaya Toure. Opts for safety. Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A probing pass. And this is Ronaldo. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Rui Costa. And that is a little undercooked. Gullit, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Gullit. Bellingham. Gullit has created one goal already. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants to...
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Nedved. Substitution in progress.
Varane gets across to intercept that. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. James in acres of space out wide. But he's heaved it away. Deep cross. And that should get the job done. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Cleared away. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Nedved. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. That is ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferdinand. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Messi. Number 14, Pirlo. Number 21.
Short changes him with that pass.
Number 2.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Beckham. Number 5, Vieira.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of.
And it's played into the middle. Now he's off and running. And it's Iniesta. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot!
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot! Beckham.
There will be 3
It's
minutes.
Beckham.
Such good technique.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Beckham. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's lost his shot, surely! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! And that really... And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And they can counter here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cruyff. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Gullit. Nice sequence of passes, this. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether
Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's trying to hit the front line here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So it is still 0-0. Could move up a gear here. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
He gets big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Pirlo! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rui Costa. Now James. Almost half an hour in now. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's not got that quite right. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldo chasing after it. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Gullit. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well,
and the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Threads one in. Oh, good ball. Pirlo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been... Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United finding their passes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's a one chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Coming on the
Well,
field,
everything is going to plan,
number
Peter. A
13,
day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Ibrahimovic.
Brazil do
Substitutions
have
taking
options
place.
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's been shipped out wide. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Brazil with another chance from a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferdinand gets flagged offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 2, Varane. Number 15, Messi.
Pretty good. Shot a
Coming
goal!
on the field.
They've done it! Back to within one. Interesting. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest...
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defence.
He's going for goal! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil get their 4th corner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. And Shevchenko. Big chance! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. It's Ibrahimovic! That's got him rattled. They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a promising position. Fired deep towards the back post.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And now, to all
How would you
members of the
sum up what
crowd,
we've witnessed,
I'd
Jim?
like to ask
Well,
you to
there was a
join me
distinct
in
lack
wishing
of
our
clarity
birthday
or
boy a
commitment
very
in
special
everything the
birthday.
players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Rodri. Now it's Gullit. Cruyff. Shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he's searching through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Rui Costa. Oh, this looks sharp. Rui Costa. And this is Gullit.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Toure attempts a clearance. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Gullit. Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And he's cut it out. Rodri. Gullit. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has not gone well. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ferdinand. And he skips past his man. Nedved.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Gullit. James is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So what can they make of this? Now it's Gullit. Toure. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Rui Costa. And he cuts out the supply. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Gullit. Yaya Toure. Nice sequence of passes, this. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Brilliantly cut out. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Rodri. And it's Rodri.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Manchester United finding their passes. Bellingham. Iniesta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's whipped it across. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. Crossed in once more. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Šeško! Rafael Varane. Well timed, excellent interception. And they can counter here. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Šeško. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Messi. Number 16, Rodri. Number 11, Gullit.
That's the keeper's
Number
ball.
21,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on
Yaya
the field,
Toure.
Number 17,
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Nedved. Number 5,
And it's Beckham.
Vieira. Number 19,
Yeah. Oh, it's a
Jan
promising
Koeman.
build-up, this. Plenty of
Number
really
20,
nice passing.
Ibrahimovic.
Pirlo. Thuram. Passes short and sharp. He's being urged to shoot. Beckham with the... He's got four. Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now, this could be a chance. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now Rafael Varane. Looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball. Great chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not the most accurate pass. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Knocks it into space.
There will be one
No,
minute at a
that is
time.
pretty much the end of that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cleared without complication. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Hello everybody,
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here